Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, which is going to be very much a case of better late than never in this case, because I'm going to be taking on the Lan and Rain EX quest, Mysterious Siblings from a Mysterious World. So we're already into the Cosmos era right now, and I have already uploaded videos for my pulls on the Freya banner, and also my initial clear of the, well, I don't think it was my initial clear, but like, you know, my first reasonable clear of the Ice Giants Cosmos quest. But I've realised that I haven't uploaded a video for this one, and you know, the quest's going to go away in about a day, so I figured, hey, you know what, I might as well get something up for it, because I've uploaded everything else by now, and it would kind of be a shame not to, you know, to have it sort of pass me by. I've got a good track record, you know. So for this one, I'm going to be bringing along a team of Sephiroth, Freya and Serah with Twins support and Ifrit summon. So I'm bringing along Serah because I did actually do some pulls for Serah's EX weapon, and I ended up getting it in like 30 tickets. I was kind of like, you know, I wasn't bothering to record at that time, unfortunately, but I did get Serah. She was always going to be one that I'm going to go for. I'm a bit on the fence about whether or not I'm going to be going for Vayne, if I'm being perfectly honest. I would like him because he's amazing when he releases, and he's amazing when he gets his EX+. He's a complete turn wizard, and like the original Ultimisia before Ultimisia. He's just so friggin' strong, and he has an aura. There's literally no reason not to love him. But if I got Vayne, that would mean not using Sephiroth, and I like Sephiroth. I like him a lot. You know, he's one of my favourite characters. I've mentioned this already. So while it would be the optimal thing to do to drop Sephiroth for Vayne for the time being, I'm honestly considering just skipping him and going through until we get Noctis, and then I'm probably going to be using like Noctis, Wall, and like +1, like Noctis, Wall, and Serah, or like Noctis, Wall, and Freya, or Lena, or someone in that sort of supporty role, to be honest. So yeah, I'm really considering just like skipping Vayne, even though he's amazing and he would be really good to use. I just don't want to drop Sephi quite so soon. So I've been spending a lot of time playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like, as a massive fan of the Fire Emblem franchise, I cannot say enough good things about that game. I will not use this video to wax lyrical about it, but suffice to say, anybody who likes Fire Emblem, anybody who likes strategy RPGs, you know, maybe the most sort of die-hard jug drawl. In fact, you know what? Even the elitists seem to be quite satisfied by it. Like, I kind of came into the series at a weird time. I joined at Radiant Dawn on the Wii, and then I kind of went back and played everything. But it's so much better in terms of world building and story than Fates is. The gameplay is, I'm not going to say it's too easy, although I've hit a point like prior to Part 2 where everyone is completely over leveled just by doing paralogs, so it's really kind of a snooze fest at the moment. I'm hoping there's a difficulty spike, because it started out quite challenging. But yeah, anyway, I'm not here to talk about FE. I'm here to talk about this quest, which is going to be complete face roll. And since I did pull for Serah stuff, and I've got Freya's 35 as well, I thought, what better of an opportunity to show them off? Because Freya has auras for days, and Serah has incredibly strong buffs and incredibly strong unique passives on her artifacts that I am dreading going to farm properly, which I'm probably only going to do when Vayne's co-op actually gets here, because screw World of Illusions farming, it's 2 RNG. There's nothing worse than popping a triple buck and farming for 20 minutes only to realise that you've only got like 6 artifacts for Serah. It's horrible. So I'll just take this opportunity to show off speaking of artifacts, I'll take this opportunity to show them off. I've got that One Winged Angel boost for the last wave, because we're going to spend a lot of time there. I could probably just as well actually go 330, because Serah has a battery built into both of her moves, except her EX weapon, so I could just as well go for 330s on him. And in fact, no, I'm not going to do that, because I'm contemplating swapping out Serah in the last wave. Oh yeah, I've already got board mastery. Like, oh, not only do I have to grind for artifacts for Serah, I also have to grind Shiva summon boards, for fuck's sake, and I have to grind the co-op shops. I'm so behind, it's horrible. But I thought I'd at least get these guys up properly. Speaking of which, yeah, I finally have proper artifacts, like triple aura artifacts for Freya. I won't lie, losing that Max Brave does kind of hurt my soul a bit, and I only have really one good one, being this one at the top. But I'm really considering not going too hard for Freya, because it would be nice to get Max Brave 330s on these, but it won't be the end of the world if I don't. and the aura is by far the most important thing. Now my Serah, I've got single artifacts with like charge moonlight boost and all debuff attack boost. So charge moonlight boost is plus 20% max brave and plus 1 use of moonlight, and all debuff attack boost is plus 10% max brave and attack to the whole party as long as you debuff the enemy. So her perfect artifacts are obviously going to be one of these and one of these on the same artifact 3 times. But because this is an extra passive in the pool, it's even harder to get perfect artifacts on Serah than it is on literally any other character in the game that doesn't have these unique passives. You know, and Vivi, because like it dilutes the pool even further. So like imagine how hard it was to get like a 3 attack 108 330s and make that even harder, and that's how hard it's going to be to get perfect artifacts for Serah. I'm not sure if I'm up to the challenge, because honestly, grinding is so boring. I'd much rather just play Fire Emblem. But at the same time, I'm committed, and if I do this now, then she'll be good for the next like however many months. You know, Serah's going to be really good, just like Lena. Serah's an offensive support, and Lena's a defensive support. That's more or less how it goes. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this quest and see what we can do. Obviously, I'm bringing along E3 even without Lulu because those things are weak to fire. And I just thought this would be a fun team to use, to be honest. So obviously, I mean, Serah would have 10 moonlights if I had like 3 moonlight boosts on her, and she's got 8 wounds. You know, like she's got a lot of skills. She also has high turn rate, which is kind of shit, but at least she's not going to run out of skills anytime soon, you know. And with Freya, I'm just going to use Dragon Breath, even without Rice's Wind, because it'll probably kill both of them. There we go. I mean, that kind of might be a bit of a waste, actually. I really like Freya's voice actor, actually, come to think of it. Okay, so like literally everything in this quest is AoE. Like everything is AoE, which is why I brought along Freya and Serah, because they both have splash damage. Like Serah has splash damage on her wounds. She has a full AoE EX weapon. Freya has like Dragon Breath, which is the most ridiculous skill I would argue in the game right now in terms of damage. It's just as well she doesn't have an EX weapon because, I mean, God, she's a beast, like without one. You know, she doesn't need it. Although, well, I say that, but in Cosmos, she does run out of longevity as a result, almost as a direct result of not having an EX weapon. So if I use Moonlight, then she's going to jump ahead there. If I use Wound, she's going to jump ahead. I don't really need to use Moonlight just yet, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do this. And then we can use EX. I don't want to waste a Dragon Breath here. I don't think Rice's Wind will kill either, but I'm going to try. I can't blame a man for trying. Oh, excellent. You see, it always pays to try. In the interests of saving turns, I'm just going to use that here. And here we are at the boss wave. So I don't want to use Dragon Breath here because, as you can see, Serah's buffs have fallen off of Freya. But I am, however, going to burn all of her skills as fast as I can because we do have twin support, and I kind of want to swap them in. And look, Sephiroth's still stuck on Genova rank 2. This is, you know, these characters are scaled for Cosmos content, so going back to these EXs now just kind of makes it look like child's play by comparison. Let's see. So B's going to attack Serah and break her. Yeah, you know what? That's fine for now. I'll just use a regular Dragon Breath here because I want to get I want to get Sephi up to Genova, like max Genova ranks. Before we pop summon. Okay, speaking of which. Now, will Sephiroth be able to max out his damage here? I'm not entirely sure. But we're gonna find out. So, I'm not sure if he's gonna steal Eternity or not. There we go, he maxes it out because Serah at the moment is giving him like 70% attack or something stupid. It's really, really high. It's a lot of damage, and you know we can just use EX with Serah here as well. That'll hit pretty hard. We've got a free skill with Sephiroth. Sorry, you'll have to excuse the noises outside. I forgot to close my window when I was recording, and there's a lot of boy races around. So yeah, I mean, Octoslash is going to do 70k down. He's going to hit all 9s for sure. What about Fervent Blow? Will this do more than 70k damage? You know what? Let's find out. 36, 31, 67. 67. That's not quite as good. Never mind. Oh god, they do so much. Oh, they have pretty high max brave. I should have probably brought them in to begin with. Damn, I should have swapped them. I should have swapped the twins out for Serah. Damn, they're beastly right now. Of course they are. They're boosted for this quest. You know what I mean? But yeah, whatever. They're just gonna. This is the bit where we just kind of sit and wait for them to just roar up with all of their stuff. Yeah, okay, I get it. Can I attack now? Please? Yeah, they can only ever use like 3 attacks, like 3 brave attacks. They still can't use, like, they won't ever go into a HP attack, I've noticed, which is probably just as well. And I've just noticed Rice's wind has fallen off of Freya. But we're still going to use Dragon Breath anyway, because we need to break them. Okay, that's all. Probably finish it. There we go. Not the most efficient run, but it was a fun run, and you got to see what Serah and Freya could do. Kind of. But you'll only really get to see like the full capabilities in Cosmos. Wow, like 562k. I've not even used any launches. Okay, so that'll be it for this. Again, sorry for the late uploads. I was kind of distracted, you could say. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this, and you know, I hope you enjoyed watching it more than I'm going to enjoy farming Serah artifacts, which is almost guaranteed. But regardless, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys all in the next video. See ya.